guys, how you doing? One more for the road. This one's going to be a rant because I saw this one on Shadiversity. If you haven't subscribed to Shadiversity, I highly suggest you do. But this isn't against Shad. It's kind of in reply to the person he was replying to. Now, who is this person? Andrew Klavan. He's on The Wire, I think, or something like that. One of these, kind of, the same show Ben Shapiro does. But he came out and said, there is zero way, in any way, shape, or form, doesn't matter the kind of fight, that a woman can beat a man in a sword fight. A woman will lose 100% of the time. I sat there, heard that, tilted my head, and it was like, what in the name of hell are you talking about? That is emphatically a lie. That is utter nonsense. And I'll tell you why. Now look, to preface this, it all depends on A, the skill level, but B, the type of fight. Because, yes, women can beat men in a sword fight as long as they play to their strength and don't try to go to the strength of men. I'll give you an example. Let's take two long blades. Let's say they're about, 42 inches long. They weigh about 7 pounds a shot. Give or take. I mean, yeah, I know certain blades are long. And you have a 120-pound woman who's maybe 5'6" versus, say, a 5'10", 180-pound man. Now, in this situation, if a woman tries to go blow for blow power blows, of course she is going to lose. She is going to tire her out first. She's not going to be able to really block very well, and the guy's going to overpower her. I fully agree with that statement. There is no question in that kind of fight. However, let's take those two same blades and those two same components. The guy's trying to do power moves. The woman uses really good footwork. And instead of trying to block, she parries the blows out away from her, so most of their force goes away, and she's really not going blow for blow, but she's doing very good parrying work, very good footwork, and the guy's basically just, either tapping her blade or completely whiffing because she is controlling the fight, she is controlling the dance, and she is expending almost none of her strength in this fight. Eventually, the guy's going to tire her out. She's going to sit there and poke him or run him through. Which is, yes, if she plays to her strengths, uses her... Because I'm going to break this down. Women, by and by, usually are more agile than guys are. It's just the way it works, guys. We have power, they have speed and agility. If they play to the speed and agility game and wear us down, yes, they can take us in a sword fight. In fact... Give them the right kind of blade, say a rapier or an epee or a foil, and they fight the correct way, they could absolutely kick the shit out of a man armed with a broadsword or a long sword or a long blade. Absolutely. Like when Arya took on Brienne of Tarth. Everybody says, that's fake bullshit. And I'm like, no, that's exactly how you would fight with a short rapier versus a very long broadsword. Arya was parrying the power blows and basically staying the fuck away from where the strike was. It was absolutely how that kind of fight would go. To say a woman cannot beat a man in a sword fight is setting yourself up to get killed by said woman, especially if she's an experienced sword fighter. Now, again, it comes down to type of weapon, the combatants, their skill level. Now, some untrained yokel with a broadsword who's 6'4", weighs 250 pounds, just hacking and slashing versus a 90-pound soaking wet woman who has a very thin rapier, maybe about 4 to 6 inches shorter than the broadsword, but she is very skilled. She's going to make mincemeat of that 250-pound guy and try not to get any under boots while she does it. Though, if the big hucking guy gets one good power blow on that woman, she's done. But the experienced woman fighter is going to know this and avoid it. I mean, all I have to say is, look at Richard Gere in the opening fight of First Night against that really big guy. He has a really big broadsword. Look at the kind of parrying work Richard Gere was doing. He was dodging, parrying, and knocking the blows away Because if he had gone blow to blow, really, he was not going to fend that guy off for very long before he hacked him to death. Instead, Richard Gere was doing very quick, very fast, parries, reposts, strikes, and basically put that inexperienced, big hulking guy into a fight he wasn't used to and then beat him. A woman can do the same thing. I mean, yeah, Richard Gere is bigger than most women, but it was kind of the same situation of big guy versus little guy. Little guy won because he fought to his strength and made the guy fight his fight. He dictated and determined, the tone of the fight and how it went. A woman can do the same thing. Hell, as a martial artist, yes, I don't have no black belt. I had a purple belt in Taekwondo. I was a mid-level belt back in my teenage years, and I've done plenty of grappling, even against women. And I've said this before. We had this one girl called Spider Monkey. I couldn't pin that girl down to save my life because she was very flexible and quite tiny. And on the ground, strength does mean something, but flexibility and the ability to wiggle out of maneuvers means just as much. I could never pin that girl down into, a wrist lock or an ankle lock or a chokehold. I mean, shit, my arms are too long to get the right purchase points to blood choke her out. And a lot of times, all you have to do is just tuck your chin and you completely avoid a blood choke because it can't get under your chin and choke you out. So, to say a woman can't beat a man in a fight, again, depends on the fight and depends on the skill level of the opponents. But to Mr. Andrew Klavan, what you said was absolute bullshit, and any martial artist of any discipline will turn around and tell you that is complete crap. Complete and utter hogwash. So anyways, sometimes you have to rant against the right. And, guys who say, oh, women can't do this. And it's like, bullshit. Absolute bullshit. But anyways, I'm Jeff. That's the rant for today, and I'll catch y'all next time.